Okay, listen, I'm not clued up with politics or any type of parliamentary procedures. I got that from Eubank, actually, that phrase. It's not something that I follow. But with that being said, what happened yesterday at the Oval Office or something with Trump and Zelensky, I do find it very interesting. Now, again, listen, I want to make that clear. That's why I said it right at the start. I'm not clued up with politics. I don't know the ins and outs. Even if I did follow politics, can we ever really say we know the ins and outs? You know, there's a lot of things done behind closed doors and a lot of things done that the public don't get access to. They're not privy to some information. So with that being said, I'm just going to comment on what I've seen and what I've learnt since this exchange. So anyone that doesn't know, Zelensky, the president or the leader of Ukraine, is going through a bit of a tough time now because his country has been invaded by Vladimir Putin, the Russian leader. This has been going on for 3 years. I mean, in a nutshell, basically, Zelensky's asking for help. Trump and his vice president, JD Vance, or something like that, regardless of his name, it's his vice president. Trump, for me, from what I've seen, he basically just went through. It started with the vice president saying, "You should be thanking us. You've got no chance without us." Trump backed him up and said, "Yeah, you're in no position to dictate anything." Now again, I'll keep saying it because it's relevant. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know what Zelensky's done for his country, what Trump has done for America. You know, I just see things. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm not living in those countries, so I don't know who's doing what and for who. But to me, Trump came out of that with his vice president, and I'm maybe a minority here, but I thought they looked very powerful. Some say they looked very ignorant, they looked like bullies. I mean, I can see that. I can see that, but ultimately, like I said before, you need strong people in those positions. Very strong people. And Trump is a strong person. Now, Trump used to be a businessman. Zelensky, a lot of people don't know this, he used to be a comedian. I'm honestly starting to think I should maybe run for Prime Minister. Can I do any worse if I tried than what these leaders are doing? I'm not talking about Zelensky and Trump in particular, or Keir Starmer to bring it closer to home, or Nicola Sturgeon to bring it even closer to home in Scotland. Well, she was the First Minister for Scotland. I don't even know who it is now. That shows you how much I know. That's a my own country. But listen, these people, they get promised, they promise the people, if you vote me into power, I'll stop this, this, and this. A lot of the times it doesn't happen. I mean, that's neither here nor there. That's not what this video is about. There's some crazy things going on in this world right now. And yesterday, or the day before, whenever it happened, this meeting, is just further evidence of that for me. But I don't have all the answers, unfortunately. But all jokes aside, listen, and obviously I said that tongue in cheek, but maybe I should run for Prime Minister. I mean, one thing for sure, I would have the people's best interests at heart. I don't think a lot of these guys can say that. But World War III is maybe pending, which is a scary thought. But listen, I'll leave you with this. God is in control, ultimately. Have faith in Him, and you'll be okay. God doesn't make mistakes. And you know what? Ultimately, it doesn't even really matter anyway. Because 100 years from now, we're not going to be here. So, what does it really matter? For our kids, for our grandkids? Maybe. Maybe. But listen, only God knows the future, so have faith.